Hello Pisces, welcome to your February 2024 reading. My name is Nigel and you have found ÄLKØMԻ. In a moment I am going to shuffle and lay out your cards very carefully. I will shift into warp speed for that, so you're welcome to sit and watch, or you can just skip ahead straight to the reading. The choice is yours. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Pisces, welcome to your February 2024 reading. This is going to be a semi-close look at your month. It's not going to be a magnifying glass. If you'd like something a little bit closer and more descriptive, your weekly readings would be the place to go. And if you'd like a whole bird's eye summary of your year, your yearly would be the place to go. All that said, let's start. Whoever this reading is for, it looks like this person is looking to close out some sort of a cycle and is going to be unsuccessful in doing it this month. I'm going to read each card, but I'm telling you my overall vibe here. This looks like a month of blockages. With strength here, in the upright, it really looks like you're strong enough to get through this. And there's certain other cards here that tell me that it's a necessary time, if that makes sense. Let's start with your oracle cards. You did pull the Morrigan, and in this deck, when someone pulls this particular card, this is indicative of someone who might always want to know the outcome to something before they begin, or as they're going through it. I think this honestly covers most of us at some point. It's very hard to go into a situation blindly with no information, especially when it's uncharted waters. It's a little frightening. So this month, Spirit is asking you to remain calm and trust the process. You do have Justice in reverse, and when Justice is in reverse in this particular deck, it means that justice is coming to you. You need to do nothing in order to acquire this. It's coming to you in the form of karma, in the form of actual justice if you're in a legal situation. But you need to do nothing. This is already here for you. This card is, interestingly enough, a few other signs have pulled this card, and it says you are your purpose. And with the Pluto in Aquarius thing that has hit us in January, many of the signs are being impacted, and we're being impacted similarly to look inside and do the work inside so the outside can be successful, whatever that means to you. This month, responsibilities will be on the table. It looks very, very stressful, to be honest with you. It looks like, I don't know if stress is the right word. It just looks like you have a lot going on. And that might be part of the reason for the blockage. And I'm not going to say this is like a 10 of Wands. It's more of, I have so much to do, I don't know where to start. It could be very stressful, or it just could be simply time consuming. And when something's time consuming, we rarely have time for anything else. So let's see. This will be the beginning of your month. It's very nondescript as far as time. The beginning of February, you have the 9 of Wands, which is, pretty much a blockage. I look at this in this reading as a blockage for sure, but it gives birth to some sort of strength, and you have the strength to endure this, Pisces. You have some sort of strength that comes to you, and a sense of knowing that you need this strength in order to get through what you need to get through. This gives birth to this beautiful energy, which is the Empress, and the Empress is Aries energy. By the way, this is Leo energy. But more than that, the Empress is the epitome of fertility. You could be a mother. You could have dealings with a woman of value in your life that takes up a lot of time. This could simply be you, whether you're male or female, sitting in your strength as an emperor or empress. The first week, it looks like you deal with whatever blockages you're dealing with very, very well. Now, the second week, it looks like you have some sort of pain to get over. And this is right next to the blockage card. And whatever it is that is happening here, I believe has something to do with this blockage. This blockage could be emotional. There is some sort of pain indicated in the middle of the month. And you have here the card with no name in reverse. And this basically is you wishing to close out a cycle, and you're unable to do so at this moment, at this point in time. It's right next to the Strength card. These are two major arcanas. So this is important energy. And this is energy that you are mustering up to get through what you need to get through. You do have here the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is, again, a blockage from moving forward. You have a blockage from moving forward. Interesting. We'll clarify this stuff. Now, you do have here, again, you have some unfinished business here. And it's right next to, with the World in reverse, right next to the Three of Swords, right next to the blockage. It's consecutive. There might be someone in your life that may have hurt you, that may have done something to you, especially with this Justice card here. You know, it doesn't have to be love. It definitely could be. It could be, you know, pain in any form. But whatever it is, it's causing you to not finish out a cycle and have some unfinished business, at least for this month. Now, this gives birth to the Page of Swords in reverse, which, you know, could very well be messages that aren't sent, and a communication, and it's kind of connected to this for sure. So it could be met, and this could be part of the pain. You might be waiting on a message that doesn't come. The great thing is that it did come out with the Ten of Swords reverse. So you are, at the end of the month, looking at this differently, and you're starting to heal from whatever it is that happened here, Pisces. Now, this card came in definitely sideways, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, which means this is a choice, right? You could turn this card upside down, or you could have it right side up. This is the end of the month. The work you do here will determine which way she goes. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is abundant, who has long-term abundance. This very well might have something to do with work. You may be disappointed and hurt by something that did not happen the way you wanted it to. Somebody might not have gotten the job that they wanted to get. Somebody might have been betrayed by a coworker. There is unfinished business here on the table either way. So I don't think all is lost. I just think it might seem that way for part of this month, or for the end of the month. Now, here in the warnings column, you do have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And, you know, the Ace of Wands in reverse is, the Spirit is warning you that you may not feel, you may feel a loss this month, a loss of passion, a loss of fire, a loss of strength, a little bit. But this is upright, and this trumps that. So whenever it is you experience something this month that tells you, it makes you feel like, I can't do this, I cannot go on, this hurts too much, or this is too exhausting, understand that you have the strength to get through this. And as uncomfortable as it might be, you're going to. There is a warning here about somebody perhaps not being very upfront and honest with you with the Seven of Swords here. This is in the warnings column. This might have something to do with the swords we see here and here. Here on the top, you have the Hermit in reverse. And this, interestingly enough, is in the warnings column. And it's kind of like I said at the beginning of the reading when I said, sometimes we want to know the end result of something. We beat ourselves up because we're sort of lost in these blockages and we don't know where it's all going to end up. And Spirit is telling you to trust the process. A warning here is to not trust the process, to come out of, you have to stay. I'm not saying to isolate yourself, but at the Hermit, Virgo energy, by the way, the Hermit is someone who goes inward, carries a light, keeps that light on for himself, knows what he knows or seeks the knowledge that he knows very quietly. And to have this in reverse in the warnings column, which, could mean for some of you that you sort of need to go inward and stay there for most of this month. You have here in the blessings column, and the blessings is something that's always available to you, and it can come to you if you do the work or if you make the right decisions here. Now, don't panic if you make the wrong decision and you make mistakes like all of us do. We're in a giant school here on earth, and you'll get your blessings at another time. But if you'd like to get them sooner, it really does pay to listen to Spirit. You will get the help you need in the end. And here in the blessings column, if you notice, it's the Eight of Swords, and she's by herself. And normally I would say this is a card of feeling very stuck. But they're saying that stuckness this month is a blessing. You have here the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins. You may not get this month what you feel you deserve, but that's a blessing. Going inward this month is a blessing. It's a blessing that isn't going to show itself this month. The responsibilities you have are great. You have a responsibility to yourself more than anyone else. Justice is yours. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to wish for it. You don't have to wait for it. Just know that it's coming. Because it is. It's already yours. This archetype goddess, whatever you'd like to call her, liked to bend reality, liked to bend the rules to try to get an outcome that she wanted. This is not something, this is a warning not to be her, at least not this month. Just to accept the reality of a period of blockages and understand it's part of the path, and understand this pain is something you're going to get over, and these cards will turn around at a later date. But for some reason, Spirit is telling me that this period of time is important to your path, to where you'll end up. Justice is not something that you're going to have to do. It's just something that's going to come. Now, at the bottom of the deck, what you do not see coming is the Two of Wands. So in the future, you're going to go back to upright planning. And this is followed by Sagittarian energy through Temperance. You have Temperance on your side. Temperance is your guardian angel, the alchemist. And, well, I should really stop right here, because look, here's the Emperor. More Aries energy. But more than that, when I see these two together, it is a counterpart in your future. This is a counterpart that is on your level. If you are hurting over someone that did you wrong, have no fear. This person didn't even come up as a player anymore. This is your future, and this is the top of the line. This is somebody who is your match. Let's do some moon cards here, Pisces. You have the beginning of the month. You have the beginning of the month for Pisces. You have, you are good enough. And it sort of goes with, you are your purpose. You are good enough, Pisces. Full moon in Virgo. If someone's making you feel less than, this wheel will turn. You just need to have the patience to see this through. Mid-month. Full moon in Pisces. There you go. Balance, spirituality, practicality. This came in sideways. There's something that you need to balance more. There's something that needs to be balanced, and perhaps it's your... You need to get through these blockages so you could rebalance. You have to rebalance. Oh, look at this. This is great. Full moon in Libra. What is that? The scales of justice. What is that? A win-win outcome is forecast. This came in sideways. Do you know why it came in sideways, Pisces? Because you need to have the patience to see this period of time through. You need to understand it's part of the journey. You need to know that justice is coming. It's already here. It's just a matter of when it's going to show itself to you. Once you accept that and you get through this time gracefully, this will turn upright and meet you. Justice is heavily on the table for somebody out there, and I really wish you would tell me who you are. This could have something to do with a Libra in your life. But I think for many of you, this is justice. Karma. And it says at the bottom of the deck, take time to breathe out. I would say this whole month is a breathe in, breathe out month for you. Definitely. You have here at the bottom of this deck, the Three of Swords again. The Three of Swords came out twice. There is some sort of pain involved in this situation. The foundation of this seems to be pain. The outcome of this seems to be justice. To put it simply, to summarize everything. You have the strength to get through this. It's on the table. You may not be closing out a cycle this very month, but I can guarantee you if you do this work and justice is served, everything will turn around. You'll get your justice, Pisces. This is justice at last. Trust me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you during your charm reading. I don't know. Your charm reading, your weekly, maybe next month. Big hugs. Namaste.